Welcome back. This is Julie with Craft with Julie, and we are ready to start our layout number 2. It's titled You Are One in a Melon. There's this adorable shaker right here on the top, some fun clusters, and some fun layers with cardstock and the pattern paper. This is all from the Tutti Frutti collection from Close to My Heart. So let's go ahead and get started. I think what I want to do is start with the shaker element again, just like we did for the last one. So you'll want to grab your 2 pieces of, I guess 3.5, yep, 3.5 by 3.5 white piece of cardstock, and let's get the shaker element done and out of the way, and then we will finish up the assembly of the rest of the layout. So grab those 2, grab your machine, your die cutting machine, and your the circle die cuts for shakers. This one is just going to be white because I wanted those Tutti Frutti, or what are these called? Sorry, the mini shapes to like really pop. So I decided to just go with white for both the border and the background. Oops, did they move? No, we're good. So we're just going to run that through our machine. If you don't have a die cutting machine, you could use a Cricut and just cut the circles. You know, you probably have to do a little bit of work in design space to cut them, because I do not have a file for them, but I'm sure it's possible. You guys are like smart crafters. You got it. Okay. So here's the circle. So this is a 3-inch circle. So if you want to cut that on your Cricut, you can. Okay. We're just going to poke this out. All right. So now we can put this away. We will not need it anymore today. If you guys like the shakers, let me know if you're having fun making these little guys. Something a little different. Okay, so now we need our little shaker foam and acetate. We're getting down to the last, I think there's like 6 in here, if I remember right. So you can make quite a few shakers with one package. And we are just going to, like the other ones, just pull that ring off. And add that to that white circle. We're going to add all of our fun little melon slices and hearts. This one I'm going to add a lot more too, because there's nothing else in there. So I want those shaker elements I want them to show. And now we're going to peel this guy off. And then our acetate piece, we have a little bit of a film that we just need to find and peel off. Stick it on the top. And then we have our frame on the top. And we're just going to add it with liquid glue. There we go. My liquid glue is being a little stubborn today. Okay, so add that on the top. Okay, so now we can set that aside to dry while we put the rest of the layout together. Okay, so let's do page number 1. Grab my supplies again, and we are going to start with this lovely lemonade color, and we're using the light side of lemonade. Then we have this white piece that's cut down a little bit, and then you'll want this polka dot piece, one of the pink pieces, this larger fruit piece, a smaller grape, and we're going to do the light side, and then another polka dot piece, and this long mint piece. I think that is all we need. Okay, so first let's start with the white. Let's get that down, and we're going to add a journaling or doodle line around that. So make sure I remember to do my doodles. And this is going to be about a 1/2 inch down, but lined up. Actually, no, because we're doing this side. Sorry. So 1/2 inch down and lined up with the right hand side. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay. My brain stops functioning. Okay. All right. So 1/2 inch down. Let me line this up better. And flush with the right hand side, so you leave this border on the left. Okay, so now let's add our doodle. We're going to use a black journaling pen, and we're going to doodle all the way around that white piece, just to make it pop a little bit. I probably don't want to draw right on top of my other piece. And one more. Okay, I know I've mentioned it before, but when I do my doodles, I like to pull, see, oops, messed up. I like to pull away from me. It helps me keep it a little bit straighter. Okay, so now let's grab this fruit piece, and we are going to attach it about 1 inch over, but on top of that white piece. So like line up with the top of the white. You could do the popsicle side if you want. I chose the fruit because it is 1 in a melon. So I was going with the fruit theme. All right, and then let's add this mint piece, and it's going to line up 2 inches from the bottom, from the very bottom. So 2 inches. This one gets a white doodle. Just add a little bit to that. And let's go ahead and pull that away. Kind of line up with the top. And then come back this way. All right. Okay, so now we can line up our pink piece and our blue piece. They should be pretty close to the edge. So this is a little bit of a 3x3 photo square. And then this will hold a 4x6 photo. And you just line that right up with the edge. Okay. So then we have these two little pieces. We're going to dovetail them. So to dovetail, I just snip up the center and then I meet from edge to edge to get my dovetail. We can add this one, and it's about 2 at the right hand side is at the 3 inch mark. So this side lines up with the 3 inches. And then we have our grape. We're going to dovetail that one as well. So snip up the center and meet in the middle. And we're going to add that and layer it right on top of that dot. Okay, so what we're going to do is doodle around this with the black journaling pen. Lots of doodles on this one. And And you can leave them off if you don't want to. You can use a ruler if you want them a little bit straighter. Okay, so now we can add this guy right here in this space. Okay, he's just a plain shaker, and then we are going to add some fun. So just add him right there in the center. And let's grab some stickers. So I have this leaf right here, and I'm just going to tuck underneath right there. We have this leaf right here. Again, I'm just going to tuck it under there. And then we have the one in a melon. Okay, and this one, we're going to kind of line it up just to leave a little bit so you can see those little shaker elements right there, and just lay it right on top. Now, to make it a little bit more sturdy, you could take one of these 3D foam, stick it right underneath to make that a little bit more sturdy. Okay, and then we have this little watermelon. He is a popsicle, but I don't want him a popsicle, so I'm going to cut off the little stick. And so he is just a watermelon. I'm going to add that right here. And a little purple heart sticker, kind of at the top right there. And the You Are. Going to add it right on top. Right there. Isn't that fun? All the fun layers. Okay, so then there is a couple little extra shakers. Grab a couple little slices. You can do whatever color you want. I tried to grab a mint, a yellow, and a purple. You can see what you have left in there. You could do hearts. Again, this page is kind of melon themed, so I wanted the slices. We're just going to add a couple, 3 up here at the top, kind of in a triangle. Okay, so that is page number 1. All right. Okay, so let's do page number 2, which is this one right here. And let me grab our paper. So this lemonade, you want the light side. Then you have your white. You have your large dot. You have your journaling square. A little mint, grape, 2 of the pinks, and did I lose a piece? I had another banner piece. Uh-oh. I think it walked away. Oh well. Okay. Maybe it'll show up. Okay, so then we have, there we go. So we're going to do the same, where it's going to be about 1 inch down from the top and the bottom, but we want it touching the left-hand side. So let's add this. So 1 inch. Okay. Then we add our doodle line around the outside. Now, if you want to bring your other one back in to kind of line up that doodle line, you can. So let's see, I'm going to start about right here and about right there. Then I kind of know where to start from. And go around, and then this one right here. Oh, I should probably come from this side. There we go. right. So then we can add our polka dot, and this one's going to be at the 1 3/4. So 1 3/4 right there. Okay. Then we can line up our pink squares. And I'm using the light side. This is actually flamingo. I've been calling it pink, but the color is really called flamingo, if you're wondering. Okay, so then we have this piece right here, and it goes right, let's see, it goes on 4 inches down. So it's going to go underneath this pink. So I guess we should have done that one first, but I can just squeeze it under there. Okay, so then we have this piece right here, and we're going to dovetail it. This is the mint, so snip up the center to the right and the right, and then add this one, which that probably makes more sense. So hold on. So you can line that up with your flamingo, and this goes right on top of that. So it might be a little bit different, but it's super close to that 4-inch mark. And then we're going to dovetail the grape. And I don't know where my extra polka dot went, so hopefully it's in the instructions. Hopefully. 3. It looks like it is, so I'm not sure where mine disappeared to. I bet Trevor took off with it, honestly. Oh, that little stink. Okay, so you'll dovetail your blue and layer it right on top. He likes to visit me on my desk and just help himself to whatever is there. He's walked away with my sponges. Trevor is my cat, if you don't know. He is the first animal that our family has had, and it's been an interesting experience learning about having a pet. Okay, so then we have our black. We're going to doodle around our grape right there. And I'll have to add that other piece a little bit later. So now we're going to do our journaling spot. We're going to do the same where we're going to add a sticker and then some lines. So we have the juicy details right there. We're going to add that up to the upper left corner. And then we can add some little extra lines kind of off to the side of that sticker. And then we can just go down. I think I leave about a 1/2 inch between each line, but it's totally up to you. Or if you don't even want to add lines, you don't have to. I just think it's cute. Adds a cute little element. All right. We can add this square right here. We can go underneath. This one is very layered, Okay, so let's then add our fun little cluster. So we have this purple slice right here, so we're going to add it right there on the corner of our juicy details. And then there's this pear that has all these fun things coming off of it already. So let's add the pear. And I'm going to grab some of those 3D foam from the shakers. And we can put this on. Okay, Okay, so we can just add it kind of right off to the side of that. And a strawberry. I think it's our last strawberry we have left. And add that right there at the bottom of the pear. Okay, so then we have these fun little juicy splashes, I guess. And so we're going to grab a pink one, a yellow one, and then a blue one. Just kind of add them right there in that white space. And then we have a couple little slices to add at the bottom corner. So I have like a mint one, a purple one, and a yellow. So kind of to match the other side that we just did. And again, we're just going to kind of add them in a triangle pattern. And this one right there. Okay, so that is page number 2, or page number 2 on layout 2. And there you go. Fun little shaker and all the clusters and all the good things. So again, this is the Tutti Frutti collection from Close to My Heart. You can find the supplies on my website, juliescott.closetomyheart.com. There's also, if you just want to purchase the workshop guide, there is a link I will put in the comments. And we have one more project, and then I will give you the sneak peek. I have to find it. We're doing a 6x6 layout. So we're going to do the 6x6 layout, and then stick around for a sneak peek of what we'll be creating in July, which it's going to be a sneak peek of what's coming up in the new idea book too, because the items are not available quite yet. So stick around. Let's do our 6x6, and I'll be back in just a minute.